Welcome back, everyone, to another deep dive. This time we're really going deep into the world of self-talk.
That voice inside your head.
Exactly, that inner voice. We're working with excerpts from 365 Days of Positive Self-Talk.
Written by Shad Helmstetter.
Oh, right. Should have mentioned that. It's basically a year's worth of daily messages, to help us reprogram our minds.
For success. Yeah.
Right.
Program for success.
Exactly. I think we all struggle with that negative self-talk sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes, definitely. It's interesting, though. For a long time, self-talk was just like,
Yeah.
you
Just like think happy thoughts, kind of a fluffy idea.
yeah. But the science behind it.
Especially neuroplasticity.
Oh, yeah. Neuroplasticity really shows how powerful our thoughts are.
So before we get into the messages from the book,
Yeah.
can we just clearly define self-talk? What is it?
What is it? Well, it's that constant stream of thoughts.
Running through your mind.
Right. It's how you interpret the world.
It's the narration of your experience.
Yeah, your judgments of yourself, your judgments of others as well.
So it's both conscious and unconscious, right?
Yeah.
And it's shaping.
It shapes our beliefs and actions.
Nicey.
Helmstetter compares it to the commander of your ship,
Oh, interesting.
directing your life's course.
Wow. Okay. So it's not just like those, pep talks we give ourselves in the mirror.
Right.
This is like a 247 thing.
It's a 247 inner monologue.
Wow. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
And how does neuroplasticity tie into this?
So neuroplasticity means, well, it means our brains are constantly rewiring themselves.
Based on the input they get.
Exactly. So it's kind of like, like walking a path through a forest.
The more you walk it, the clearer it becomes.
Exactly. The more established it becomes.
So self-talk is like choosing which path you're going to take.
Yeah.
And that becomes the more established one.
Exactly. Yeah.
So if we're always thinking negatively,
Oh.
we're reinforcing those negative pathways.
You're making it easier to keep thinking that way.
Oh, that's a scary thought.
Yeah.
Helmstetter mentions that something like 77% of our self-talk
Wow, 77%.
is negative or counterproductive.
Or working against us.
Oh, that's a lot of negative pathways.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That statistic can be alarming,
Yeah,
but, awareness is the first step.
right.
And it really just highlights why intentionally practicing positive self-talk is so crucial.
Because if repetition strengthens those
It
connections,
strengthens them.
then repeating those positive messages.
Can literally rewire our brains.
So we can build positive pathways too.
Yeah, you got it.
It's hopeful.
It is hopeful, yeah.
It makes me think of like learning a song.
Oh, okay.
The more you repeat it, the easier it becomes.
Exactly. You just sing it without even thinking.
Yeah.
It's about, consciously choosing what we feed our minds.
Right.
Repeating those positive statements.
Until they become our default.
Exactly.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into some of Helmstetter's specific messages.
Okay, sure.
One that caught my eye was for January 4th. It's about focus.
Focus, yeah.
He writes, "Today I make sure I have focus. When I want to reach a goal, I practice the great success habit of putting all of my attention and energy on one thing at a time. Because I have focus, my thinking is sharp, I see my goal clearly, I stay on target, I take action, and I get it done."
Wow. It's like a mini manifesto.
Yeah, for productivity.
Yeah. And what's so powerful about it, I think, is that it goes beyond just saying, focus is good.
Right.
It's providing you with a specific action. Put all of your attention on one thing.
One thing at a time.
One thing at a time. Imagine telling yourself that, like every time you work.
You're priming your brain
Yeah, you're priming it.
to concentrate.
To concentrate.
Wouldn't that actually help you get more done?
I think so.
We all have those days where we're trying to do a million things at once.
Yeah, a million things.
And nothing gets done.
Yeah.
Maybe that's because we haven't consciously chosen that one thing at a time mindset
Exactly, because by consciously choosing that, you're training your brain.
to resist distraction.
Resist those distractions, yeah.
Okay, so speaking of focus,
Yeah.
that ties into another powerful concept.
Okay.
Believing in yourself.
Oh, believing in yourself.
The message for January 5th really stood out to me. It says, "I know that people who achieve first choose to believe. So I make sure that my attitude is up, positive, optimistic, confident, and going for it. Today especially, I choose to believe in myself and believe in the winner that I am. I can do it, and I know I can."
I love that.
Sometimes I struggle with self-doubt,
Oh, yeah.
especially when starting something new.
It's so relatable.
Yeah.
Many of us struggle with self-doubt.
Yeah, but isn't repeating these affirmations just kind of self-deception?
If you don't believe them, yeah.
If you don't truly believe them at first?
It's not about fooling yourself.
Right.
It's about planting a seed.
I
Remember, neuroplasticity.
Yes.
Every time you repeat, I choose to believe in myself.
You're firing those neurons.
Exactly.
Okay.
So over time, those pathways get stronger.
And it becomes easier to actually feel that way.
Yeah, to access those feelings
And
genuinely.
So it's about consistently reinforcing those positive beliefs
Yes,
until they become more dominant.
than the negative ones.
I see, I see. What's fascinating is that even if you don't fully believe it at first,
Right.
the repetition itself starts to shift things.
It does.
Almost like training your brain.
You got it.
That's really powerful.
Yeah, it is.
It's like building a muscle.
Yeah,
We don't just wake up confident.
right.
We practice it.
Just like any other skill.
Like any other skill. Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about challenges.
Oh, challenges.
Okay. Because on March 7th, Helmstetter writes, I refuse to ever let unnecessary worry or fear rule my life. I'm strong. I'll get through it. I'll get past it, and I'll be better because of it. Anytime I feel worries or fears tugging at my mind, I immediately give myself the self-talk that says, I'm up to this, I can do this, I'm strong, I'm capable, I'm bigger than the problem, and this too shall pass.
Wow.
That one really hits home for me.
Yeah, me too.
Because life throws curveballs
It does.
all the time, and it's so easy to spiral.
Yeah.
But this message is like a reminder
Yeah.
that we have the strength to handle it.
Yeah, I see what you mean. It reframes challenges as opportunities.
That's growth.
For growth.
Yeah.
Instead of saying, why me?
Yeah.
Imagine asking, what can I learn?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's a good shift.
That shift can change your whole experience.
It can. It reminds me of a time when I was facing a major setback in my career.
Oh, wow.
And I just felt like totally lost,
Yeah.
discouraged.
Yeah.
My self-talk was all about failure. And then I stumbled upon this podcast
Oh, really?
about self-talk,
Oh, okay.
ironically.
Yeah.
And I started repeating these phrases
Like what?
like, I am resilient. I will learn from this. I will come back stronger.
Oh, I love that.
It sounds cheesy, but it honestly changed my outlook.
It's not cheesy.
It's not.
It's a testament to the power of this.
Oh, okay.
You literally rewired your brain
Yeah.
to focus on resilience.
Rather than defeat.
Yeah.
That's what excites me about Helmstetter's work.
Yeah.
It's like he's giving us a toolbox
Oh, nice.
of positive messages
Yeah,
to navigate those ups and downs.
exactly. It's about becoming the architects of our own minds.
Oh.
Choosing the thoughts and beliefs that shape our experiences.
And we've seen that even if we don't fully believe it at first, the
Yeah.
repetition itself can start to shift things.
It really can.
This makes me think about like the environment we surround ourselves with.
Yeah, the environment, it does. It does. Helmstetter actually has an entire entry dedicated to this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, January 6th. He says, I choose to surround myself with greatness, great goals, great supporters, great ideas, great mentors, great self-talk, great vision, great faith, and great belief in myself.
So it's not just what we're saying to ourselves.
Right.
It's also about who we're with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, think about it.
Yeah.
If you're always around negativity,
Yeah.
criticism, self-doubt,
It's hard to stay positive.
it's going to be much harder.
It's almost like those outside voices.
Yeah.
They kind of seep in.
They do. Like into your own self-talk.
If you're always hearing, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You're not good enough.
You're not good enough.
You start to believe it.
Exactly. Remember that statistic, 77%.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine a negative environment on top of that.
Oh, wow.
It's like adding fuel to the fire.
So it's about curating, kind of,
Yes.
our mental diet.
Your mental diet.
Just like we curate our food.
Exactly. You know, for health.
If we're always consuming negative stuff,
Toxic stuff.
it's going to have a bad effect.
Yeah. Detrimental effect on your mindset.
This reminds me of a friend.
Yeah.
She's always complaining about work.
Oh, no.
Every time we talked,
Yeah.
just negativity.
About.
Her boss, her colleagues,
Right.
the company culture,
Oh, man.
and even on her days off,
Yeah.
she was still carrying it.
It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah.
The more you focus on the bad,
Yeah.
the more negative experiences you'll have.
It's like wearing those glasses that
Yeah.
only filter in the negative.
Exactly.
Oh, that's a good analogy.
Thanks.
So it's about consciously choosing
Yeah.
to surround ourselves
With positivity.
supportive friends,
Yeah. Inspiring mentors.
uplifting content,
Yeah.
maybe even just like beautiful nature.
Yes. Beautiful nature for sure.
Helmstetter also talks about faith.
Oh, faith.
Not necessarily religious, but just belief in something bigger.
Yeah, something bigger than ourselves.
He writes on August 29th,
Okay.
I have faith. My spirit, my belief, and my personal strength are alive and well within me. So I move ahead, believing in the most positive possible outcome, and bravely take the next step forward into my incredible future. I have faith, and I'm not afraid to live up to my highest calling.
It's about trust, right?
Yeah.
Trust in ourselves,
Trust in the universe.
in a higher power.
Whatever that is for you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's about surrendering to the unknown.
Yeah,
Knowing we can't control everything.
but we can't control our attitude.
How we respond.
Right. And for a lot of people,
Yeah.
that faith is grounding.
Empowering.
It gives hope,
Yeah.
even when things are tough.
It's like that inner compass.
Yeah,
Guiding you.
even when there's a storm.
Okay, but let's not forget action.
Action.
Because positive self-talk is great.
Yeah.
But it needs action with it.
It does. It has to go hand in hand.
On July 13th,
Okay.
Helmstetter writes, Today I choose to believe in my dreams, focus my vision, set my sights, get a clear, bright picture of my most important goal, and take a giant step forward. Today is the day I grab my goal and go for it.
He's got that urgency.
I know. It's not just dreaming.
No.
It's doing.
It's taking action.
It's like, don't wait for the perfect moment.
Yeah.
Create it.
By taking action now,
And each step we take,
Yeah.
no matter how small,
reinforces those pathways.
of belief and
And
action,
achievement.
we're training our brains to succeed.
We are.
It makes me think of how, like, entrepreneurs,
Yeah.
they approach goals,
They do. They set those big goals
but they break them down
into smaller steps.
in manageable steps.
It's about momentum.
Each small win fuels you.
It does. It strengthens your belief.
And it goes back to repetition.
Oh, yeah.
By consistently taking action.
Yeah.
We're reinforcing those pathways.
Of success. You got it.
It's like this positive reinforcement cycle.
It is. It is.
So I'm curious, how do we actually apply this
A good question.
to everyday life?
Yeah.
Because it feels overwhelming sometimes.
It does. To change everything overnight.
Right.
It's not about perfection.
No.
It's about small changes.
Consistent change.
Yeah. Gradually shifting your mindset.
So what's one small step someone could take?
Just one. Choose one message that speaks to you
Okay.
and make it your mantra for the day.
Ooh, I like that.
Write it down.
Okay.
Put it on your phone.
A reminder.
Yeah. Or just repeat it in your head.
Throughout the day.
Exactly. The key is make it a practice.
Like brushing your teeth. Like
Yeah.
a habit.
A new habit.
Building a new habit.
One positive thought at a time.
And as you do that,
Yeah.
those negative thoughts,
Yeah.
they start to lose their grip.
They do. You'll naturally gravitate
To the positive.
to those positive ways of thinking.
It's like training your inner critic
Oh, yeah.
to be your cheerleader.
Your inner cheerleader.
Now, speaking of inner critics,
Yeah.
Helmstetter has a message about negativity
Oh, well, from others.
from others.
Okay.
On August 13th, he says,
Okay.
I never allow negative people to darken my day. They have their life, I have mine. So I refuse to let anyone's negativity affect my day in any way. When I hear someone's negative, I automatically and immediately replace it with my own healthy positive. I think great. I think positive. And because I do, my day works.
That's so important these days
know.
with all the negativity online.
Social media, news,
Yeah.
it's easy to get sucked in.
It's so easy and it affects us.
Our mood.
Yeah, our outlook.
It's like building a shield.
Yes.
A shield of positivity.
Yeah, you acknowledge the negativity,
It's there.
but you don't let it in.
You don't let it penetrate.
You got it.
Like that saying,
Yeah.
you can't control the waves,
Yeah,
but you can learn to surf.
exactly. You can't control what others do,
Right.
but you control your response.
And by choosing to focus on the positive
We're taking back control.
of our emotions, you got it.
And that's a good reminder
Yeah.
that we have more agency
Yeah.
than we realize.
Then we think,
We're not victims.
no,
We have the power to choose
choose our thoughts,
our beliefs.
choose our reality.
Oh, wow.
It all starts with that.
Helmstetter says it perfectly.
Oh, yeah.
On October 26th,
Okay.
he writes, I remember the dreams I had of who I wanted to be and the things I wanted to do with my life. No matter how much time has passed and what has happened between then and now, I still choose to have my dreams, and I choose to bring my dreams to life.
It's a call to action.
Yeah.
Never too late.
To pursue those dreams.
Create the life you want.
And those dreams.
Yeah.
They start with the words.
The words we say to ourselves.
The stories we tell.
The beliefs we have.
You know, as we've been talking,
Yeah.
I noticed Helmstetter has a tip
Oh, really?
about combining physical activity
Oh, interesting.
with self-talk to supercharge it.
Yeah. He even suggests trying it on June 25th.
Wow, he's got it all planned out. That's fascinating, though, the mind-body connection.
Yeah.
Research shows exercise helps neuroplasticity.
Makes our brains more receptive.
Exactly. To change and growth.
So it's like priming the canvas
Yeah,
before we paint on it.
exactly. Those positive messages stick better.
Oh. So like when I'm running, maybe I'll skip the music. Just do self-talk.
I love that. You could even incorporate it into your workout.
Oh, okay.
Repeat affirmations while you exercise.
Visualize.
Feel the energy.
Wow. Double dose of positivity.
It is.
I'm going to try that.
Me too. And this is just one example.
Yeah.
Helmstetter's book is full of strategies,
Tools.
tools,
Yeah.
techniques,
To harness this power.
the power of self-talk. But the key is, it's all in our control.
We have the power.
We choose our thoughts,
Rewire our brains.
create the future we want.
It's empowering.
It is. Especially in a world where,
Where we can feel so overwhelmed.
yeah, like things are out of our control.
But we are the authors
Yes.
of our own stories.
It's the beauty of it. Neuroplasticity.
It's not limited.
By the past.
Or even the present.
We can change,
Grow.
become better.
One thought at a time.
One thought at a time.
It's inspiring
It is.
to carry that with us.
Through life's complexities.
Yeah.
Remember, it begins with the words,
The words we say to ourselves.
the stories we
The
convey.
beliefs we choose. So let's all make that effort.
Yes.
To cultivate those positive narratives.
Use the power of self-talk.
Unlock our potential.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because, like Helmstetter says,
Yeah.
the words that make life work are the words we say when we talk to ourselves.
Oh, I love that quote.
Me too.
It's so simple.
But so profound.
It really highlights that control we have.
We do have control.
So as we wrap up this deep dive,
Yeah.
what's one key takeaway?
Ooh. One key takeaway. Let me think. What is one specific area of your life where you could benefit from applying positive self-talk?
I like that. It's a challenge, right? For everyone listening.
It is. To take action.
It's not enough to just understand it.
No. You got to apply
We
it.
got to apply it to our lives. So think about it. What's that one area
Yeah.
where you could use a boost?
Where you need that positivity.
It's work or relationships.
Maybe health or creativity.
It could be anything. What's one message
One positive message.
that you could create for yourself?
And repeat it day after day
Rewire your brain.
for success.
And I think it's important to be specific, too.
Oh, specific, yeah.
Not just like, I'm successful.
Right, right.
But I am confidently leading my team to exceed our goals.
Yeah. The more targeted.
The more powerful.
Exactly.
And of course, repetition.
Repetition is key.
The more you repeat it,
Yeah.
the more you strengthen those pathways.
You'll start to see those changes.
It's like planting a seed
Ooh, I like that analogy.
and watching it grow.
Into a beautiful tree.
So to everyone listening,
Yeah.
grab a pen and paper.
Yep.
Right now,
Okay.
write down that one message.
But that speaks to you.
That resonates.
Yeah.
Make a commitment.
To repeat it.
All day, every day.
And just watch what happens.
Watch the power of self-talk transform your life.
You are capable of amazing things.
Incredible things.
You have the power.
to create the life you want.
It all starts with those words.
The words you say to yourself.
Exactly.
Thank you all so much for joining us on this deep dive.
Into the world of self-talk.
We hope you've learned something
Gain some insights
and feel inspired.
to harness that inner voice.
It's been a pleasure exploring this with you,
It has.
and we can't wait for the next episode.
to dive into more fascinating stuff.
Until then, keep those positive thoughts flowing.
You got this.
You got this.